Maurice here back for another Power Pack training. Today we're going to talk about how to stop procrastinating and finally have success in your SMMA business, okay? This is a doozy. A lot of you guys want to be successful in SMMA, but the big P is standing in your way. It's called procrastination. Let's deal with this, ladies and gentlemen, because if you're procrastinating, meaning you're putting off what you can do today for a later date or for tomorrow, because a lot of us say, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll make the cold calls tomorrow, Maurice. I'll get the course tomorrow, Maurice. I'll watch the cold calling free videos on YouTube, but I'll apply it later. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. If you want to get rich and make $10,000 a month, you must be a do-it-now person. The reason why I went from $0 to making over 20 grand a month in SMMA is because I was an action taker. The only way, okay, because let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen, we are, as human beings, we are innate procrastinators. We like to put stuff off. We're lazy. Let's face it. And we have to deal with, ourselves, that lazy person. You have a person that wants to take action, and then you have a person over here that's lazy, that's procrastinate, that likes to procrastinate. And that person is always talking to you. And you have to decide, okay? And that's why it's important to have goals, but you got to decide who you're going to listen to, okay? And most of the time, the reason why you're a procrastinator, okay, is because you keep listening to the procrastinating side of you, okay? And the way that I defeated procrastination and hit it big in SMMA is because I became an action taker. Write that down. I don't care what you're doing, watching YouTube, free YouTube videos, because a lot of you guys don't want to invest in yourself, okay? I get it. So if you just want to do the free route, okay, and all you do is consume information, okay, because that's the equivalent of procrastinating. You're not doing nothing. The reason why people don't have clients, folks, is because they're not doing nothing, okay? And if you're not doing nothing, you can't get clients. So I hope that helped a lot of you guys right there, because the truth of the matter is 98% of the people aren't making money because most people won't do anything. They won't take action. Now let's deal with this for 1 second. Why do people procrastinate? The reason why you're procrastinating is because you're afraid of failing. Okay, let me say that again. The reason why people procrastinate is because they're afraid to fail at the activity at hand. So the reason why most people don't want to do cold call is because, number one, they're afraid of what might happen. Somebody may say no, who cares? But they're afraid that they won't be able to do it. Why don't people write ads or run YouTube ads or run Facebook ads or whatever the case may be, start Shopify stores or start a real estate business or perhaps buy a house or whatever it may be, is because they're afraid. So they say, well, you know what? I'll just wait to do it. See, ladies and gentlemen, it's one of my favorite books. It's called Wake Up and Live by, I forgot her name. I forgot the name of the author. But anyway, she wrote the book, Wake Up and Live. And one of the quotes in the book, she states, act as if it was impossible to fail. Okay, write that down. Act as if it was impossible to fail. That's the way you defeat procrastination, because here's the truth of the matter, ladies and gentlemen. It's sad that most people are going to go to the grave with their dream inside of them. And my goal is to stop as many of you guys as possible, because that's another reason why we procrastinate, because we think that we got more time. And I just did a video on that. You guys think that you got all this time in the world. You're not promised tomorrow. Okay, coronavirus wasn't here back in January, and everybody thought the March would be good. Most gyms thought business would be booming. They said, I'll put off marketing later. Okay, a lot of people thought that they had it made in the shade, and here we are in the midst of a pandemic. Things are still chaotic, so to speak. But my point is, ladies and gentlemen, is you don't have time to put off. It's time for you guys to get serious about SMMA, okay? It's time for you to get the course. It's time for you to get a coach. It's time for you to roll your sleeves up and increase your skills, because here's the truth of the matter. Your skills will determine how much money you make. The reason why your income is low is because your skill set is low. Ask anyone, browse any YouTube video of the top people in SMMA, and I guarantee you those guys invest thousands of dollars in courses, in books, and trainings. They don't skip out on their education, and they're massive action takers. Okay, they're massive action takers. Leaders, okay, lead the way. Okay, and I know for myself as a leader, all right, I don't ask you guys to do nothing I don't do. Okay, I blaze the trail. I do things that most people won't do, because remember, successful people do things that unsuccessful people aren't willing to do. Okay, and if you guys want to succeed, if you want to make a shift right now, okay, all you have to do is determine in yourself, whatever you come across and it helps you get closer to your goal, you're going to act upon it now. Because guess what? We all have to deal with procrastination opportunities every day. We got to decide, are we going to take action, or we're going to say, you know what, I'll do it tomorrow. And then tomorrow gets here, and guess what we do? We procrastinate again. And guess what? Procrastination becomes a habit. And when it becomes a habit, it grabs you by the neck and it chokes you. It literally chokes you. Okay? You got your dreams and goals. You're looking at all these people and you never make money because procrastination has you by the neck. You guys have been procrastinating on cold calling for 5 or 6 months, and you still haven't made a cold call yet. And yet, myself and my students are making thousands of dollars by picking up the phone, calling free leads, okay, making a ton of money. But you guys still are procrastinating. But guess what? Today is going to change, because guess what? This video is going to inspire you to take procrastination and throw it out the window. Throw it out the window, ladies and gentlemen. And so what I want you to do, if you want to succeed and you want to make $10,000, $20,000, or $5,000 a month, this is the tweak you need to make. You need to say, you know what? I'm going to set my goals, okay? Because your goals will drive you, okay? Your goals will drive you. And the reason why people don't have drive or desire is because they don't want nothing. How are you going to get up in the morning and lay it on thick if you don't have nothing to push you? So you got to get some goals. They say, Maurice, why are you always motivated? Why are you always on fire? Man, I got to get this thing done. I got big goals and ambitions. You know, I'm trying to, you know, hit it. I'm going to the top. I'm not settling for less, okay? When I do good, I want to do better. When I do good, I want to do better. See, a lot of you guys are happy where you're at. And if you're comfortable with making $20 an hour, you'll never make $100 an hour because you're comfortable with 20. And most people are comfortable with making $20 an hour, okay? So every level that I level up, I get uncomfortable. So I'm at 25, 30,000. I got to get uncomfortable if I want to make 50 or 100 grand a month. You got to get uncomfortable, okay? And most of you guys are comfortable. So that's for you don't have any drive. You don't have any goals to motivate you, okay? And that's why you're procrastinating. So that's number one. Get some goals, all right? And then number two, what I want you to do is take action upon it now. You see a course, get it now. Don't wait because the price may go up or they may take it off the market. That happened to me once before. And I said, you know what? I'm going to stop procrastinating. If I want a course, I'm getting it. But I'll never forget, a gentleman had a course that I wanted, and I said, you know what? I'll get it in a few days. A few days come around, I still didn't get it. And then he had a deadline on his course. And I didn't get the course, and guess what? He took it off the market, and I still don't have that course to this day. And that course probably could have made me hundreds of thousands of dollars. And so I want you guys to learn from my mistakes. When you see stuff, seize it. Grab it. Get it now. Stop. Get rid of that I can't afford. If you can afford to eat cheeseburgers and go to McDonald's and do all this stuff and go get lattes at Starbucks and all the stuff that we waste money on, you can afford to get a $200, $300, $400 course. You don't have to say you can't afford nothing. You can go Uber or whatnot, especially if you live in the States. We have no excuse, okay, if you live in the States, because money is plentiful in the States, okay? So you have no excuse if you're in the States to say you ain't got no money to get a course. I'm sorry. You got TaskRabbit, you got Uber Eats. You can easily make $50 in the evening. Easily. So get rid of the excuses. That's another thing. Get rid of the excuses if you want to get rich and be successful in SMMA. A lot of you guys make too many excuses, okay? Next, if you want to be successful in SMMA, beat procrastination, you need a coach. You need somebody that's going to push you weekly, daily. Hey, this is what you got to do. That's one thing that has helped me is hiring coaches. Not just one, but multiple coaches. Okay, think about it. All the greats, LeBron James, Tiger Woods, you name it, Michael Jordan, you name it. These professionals have coaches. Why don't you have a coach? You need somebody to kick you in the butt and to help you say, hey, you know what? Where are you at on your goals? That's what a coach does. He pulls out the best in you. Yes, it costs a lot of money to get a coach. I get it. But guess what? You got to look at the return on your investment. When you got somebody yelling at you every day and motivating you and helping you and directing you, it pays huge dividends. So get a coach. Hire a coach if you're a procrastinator. So ladies and gentlemen, that's it. If you guys want to beat procrastination and have success in SMMA, you got to make these tweaks and you got to do it, guess what? Now. You can't say, hey, I'll do it tomorrow. Take action now. Figure out what courses you need to get. Figure out what coach you want to hire. Figure out what your goals are and take action today, right now. My name is Maurice Gear. I hope this training has been of immense value to you folks. If you like it, comment below. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up. Helps with the algorithm. Make sure you subscribe if you're not a subscriber of the channel. I love to put out videos like this just to help you guys because a lot of you guys are stuck. And I want to help you guys get unstuck. So I got to put out these mind hack videos because a lot of you guys know what to do, but you're procrastinating. You're lazy. You have fears and anxieties. This is how you crush that mess and start making big money in SMMA. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye for now.